And we're live. Alrighty. Back at it. Now, working on some me stuff. So, right now, move this camera back so I'm more in the middle of it. That ought to work. Alrighty, so page 12, Everard's Legacy. I got a heck of a schedule to keep, so let's dive in. Oh, hey, Yos. Good to see ya. How'd your evening go? Been having a good time? Good, good. Happy to hear that. Got your lease renewed and applied for your new job. Yeah, that's good. Lease renewed, I'm assuming on like your apartment or something, right? Your place? No Helldivers? No, I got too much art to do. I'd love to be doing our Helldivers right now. That would be awesome. The boys would love me to be there too, but I got this page and the next page that I absolutely have to get done. Yeah, hey Dipsy. Oh, I'd love to be able to play, guys, but no, unfortunately, I have to get this page done and another page done by the end of the week. I gotta stay on schedule, so I'm gonna commit every Wednesday, if that works for you guys, to be able to Helldivers. But attempts, so if it works for Wednesdays, then I can commit to that for the hell diving. But I have way too much art to do in order to do that tonight. I got my son's downstairs grinding away at his Marvel Rivals right now, and my daughter just put together a new costume. She likes making all sorts of costumes, so she was testing it out, taking some photos of herself in her get-ups. So they're having a good time, but I still gotta... Did I make that too big? I gotta bring up my reference. I feel like that's too big. Yeah, that is too big. That's way too big. So it's good on this side, but this side's way too big. Well, that's not right either. We gotta fix that. We'll take a kid. We just need a fourth gun. Oh, he's too young to play, too young for Helldivers. I mean, not mechanically or anything, I just don't know that... He's 10, so exploding things and all of that, I don't... Traitor to democracy. Yeah, that's me. That's me, unfortunately. Alrighty, so that's stripped down. We're looking at it, looking down. So I can cover some of it up, but this has to be smaller. Let's quickly sketch on the other layer. Yeah. Much regrets there, Dempsey, but I would like very much to be gunning down the bugs right now, but... I gotta get better about like giving you guys heads up about what's going on with my with all my stuff, so I don't catch you guys by surprise at my absence. But I got part of my own Twitch banner up on my channel, so that's kind of fun. Using my little profile pic I drew a little while ago, I found a good way to situate it, and oh yeah, well, that's true. Just that interested that you had to have it up on both screens. Could always change from art to Helldivers. On the surface, I agree. However, the problem with that plan is... it certainly is. The problem with that plan is then I don't get any pages done. Which would be an issue. As, yeah, I kinda need to get pages done. Sleep is for the weak, yes, and it makes me weak. Tomorrow I gotta go and do a bunch more warehouse work, so I'll need my sleepy sleeps. No, I apologize. My plan for Wednesday is that I will stream Helldivers, though. I mean, might as well. If I'm playing games, I might as well put it out there. So I'm thinking I'll probably do that on Wednesday. But But yeah, no, every other day. So far, it seems every other day except Wednesday is going to be work. And Thursday and Friday and Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Exactly. Yeah, that is the plan. Wednesday is my day off. Oh, to stream Helldivers. We'll see. We'll see if defending democracy is gonna give me the means I need to last the winter, then we'll answer the call. We'll see what the odd Wednesday streams do. No, I just have far too much to do. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger. I think it's too small. Just a little thicker. So we'll see how far I can get in this page in the 3 to 4 hours I'm planning to do for this evening stream. Let's see. So that should be angling downward. That. Is this one smaller? Let's open up another page for a reference here. 11 should be a good one. There we go. Let's go in here. A little bit of a divot in the middle of the breastplate. We have the one thing I'm noticing here when I'm redoing this stuff is that it seems sometimes I forgot to have my references straight in front of my face while I was working here. There's some pretty glaring mistakes in the structure of the outfits and the character designs, and considering I invented them, that shouldn't happen, but it quite obviously is. Okay, so yeah. Alrighty, let's go here. So we've got that, we've got that. Should be 3 rows-ish going up because of the angle. So that goes like that. So if that is there, so that's there, this goes there. This outer greave thing is here. It should be bouncing. Maybe have it stick out more. Stick that out there. That. This is the second belt there. This thing is here. That going. That going there. That's like that. Got the mail. Alright, so now let's go back to the other image. The cover here. Yeah. That works. This one goes here. That comes down like so. Alrighty.
Oh, it's almost the end of this. Well, this was an alright. This was an okay playlist, so we can just start it over again, I guess. It's almost out. Oh.
If it stops, it stops. So that Tanner guy seems like a real pain in the ass. Hey, Mr. Chad. Hey, Mr. Chad. Well, there's certainly a lively sort. So everyone's struggling with their own demons. And if they want to struggle in this channel, they're welcome to. Apologies for not making the bug slaying. It's rather true. I do believe that yesterday we were heavily discussing situational awareness. In fact, as I clearly evidenced why I left the infantry. Why not realizing that the dropship had come. And therefore was abandoned. Those don't work. I was just so happy to be fighting the Zerg that I just didn't want to leave. That's all it was.
So what just happened? This calling. A little too heavy for now, so we'll just start it over.
The kid knows more Zerg than I do? Actually, that's true. He plays Zerg. I'm a Protoss boy. A dirty, dirty Protoss. Hey, lasers are cool, man. Lasers are cool. I want to learn Terran, though. But I feel like I don't play very quickly, so I probably just have to go mech and rock that. Get myself some Siege Tank Thor Hellbat. That's true. Laser swords. Facts. I mean, look how useful the orbital laser has been, right? Channeling Protoss. Well, in the right circumstances, you are correct there. I mean, it's hard to stand up against a bunch of dudes with drugs, guns, and an irrational hatred of illegal aliens, right? Quote, wonderful joke there by Winter Starcraft. He made that joke in one of his videos, which was, I watch him a lot. It's a great joke. credit where credit's due with the the comedy. If I'm gonna quote folks. All right, so that's coming along nicely. So, all right. Okay, so this is gonna come up around here. Too big.
Actually, let's go back to this one. Let's shuffle it and play this one. Alright, so now this part of his stuff. Over the knee.
And of course, Dempsey is correct, especially if you you short circuit the shields. That's a good way of ensuring that the bullets beat the swords. And the Terran vs. Protoss is my worst matchup in the game. I keep forgetting to build my Colossi, and I get overrun. I need my big walkers.
I think I do have a full shot.
Okay, so it is just on the outside. Get this ink and together, fix these structural issues. Yeah, on this page I got a few things I gotta fix. One of the big things is that I was so frustrated with was this panel here, because I actually I just drew the stairs wrong. The book says that the stairs was warped and twisted into a corkscrew shape, and I just drew it like slightly bendy, and so I forgot to reference back to the text while I was working on those stairs. So I definitely gotta revisit them, because a warped lean was not in the was not what Henry was going for. So I don't know if I have. There's a design kind of challenge that's coming up of how to do some magical stuff with Ariel, and I haven't quite figured that out yet. So I don't know if I have to solve that problem before I publish the first volume, but we'll see. The problem is how I want to put all the magical stuff together to make lasting kind of entrenched magical traps and effects. So she has to go and break this ritual that was put in place by a different caster. So I have to decide what that looks like, and I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet. this going all the way up. So make those adjustments. I think that's already looking better. Probably have it around here, I think. Where is this line art? That made his legs too thin now. Thought they were too big before, but now they look too thin. This guy go in here.
Come on.
Yeah.
So if it's coming down here, then this needs to go this way. Well, this is all wrong. This is part of why this looks messed up. That already looks better. Excuse me. So yeah, we're just refining the line art right now, which always takes too long. This panel, this is the last page of the redraw. Past this page, it's all into the new and the first bits of final line art. So that's exciting. So this here. Excited to move forward, see these pages come out. Got some pretty fun layouts designed. Looking forward to getting some more in there. I have a few panels that I do need to focus on in the next couple pages just to make the critters pop a little more. I like their initial design, but somewhere along the way they kind of... Well, you'll see the not this page, but a later one. I definitely did not do the perspective in the shot right, so that'll be a good one to redo. That should do it. Alrighty, let's go back to here. Get around the shield. Curious, does this have the actual... It does, good. I was curious if it had the actual title that I wrote for the stream. Because sometimes it's been a little... Sometimes it's decided to be a little wonky. And of course, just like that, I have to take a quick moment, because I guarantee it, my son did not listen and did not set an alarm so that he would know when to come upstairs. So, time to go get him in trouble and be right back. Well, the kiddo was watching this stream. How about that? That's delightful. I don't know if that's an issue for Twitch because we're in the same house, but hopefully it doesn't get me flagged as something, but I feel it shouldn't, but I don't know for sure if that's somehow something you can't do. That's too thin. It was a fun design challenge to figure out how I wanted Kale here to use his javelins, to hold on to his javelins, because he's got these, you know, throwing spears here. And so it was a fun challenge of like, well, how is he going to have them on him in a usable position as an adventurer and this, that, and the other. And so I looked at different ways that people stored javelins in combat and stuff, and a lot of the time they just had it that they would just be able to hold them with the same hand that was holding the shield, and that would let them quickly lob them out. So it's funny because I think Kale uses them once in the book, and Ferris makes fun of him for it because it doesn't do anything, and then like they're never used again. Maybe, I don't know, I'll have to double check as we move on through the pages and everything. But good, almost done Kale, and then we could move on to the next panel. Nope, that's not matching up. You try to save some time by not drawing the lines all the way through the centerpiece of your art, but then it just ends up not saving any time because they get deformed and look warped. I should have selected the area outside of the circle. Actually, now that I think about it, that might have worked to just make it that I didn't have these lines to erase now, but hopefully I can manage to get on top of this page count, because I'd like to do some fun streams where the streams are, well, this is fun too, you know, like do some more fan art streams. Like my New Year's one was pretty successful. A lot of people stopped by to look at that. The VOD for sure. I don't know how it's doing so well, but so it'd be cool to do something like that again and do more drawings for Headcanon as well. I need to do some marketing, get some marketing art done in addition to just the book. But we'll see, because I have a lot of work to do on this thing. Excuse me. Alrighty, so is this thingy about wasabi? That's what it sounds.
That's what it sounds like.
Techno has weird lyric stuff. Oops.
Just do.
I have that thing there because it started looking like it was trying to be an eye. I guess it could make sense. Krios is a sun god and all that stuff, but... Alright. We gotta get sword done. Is that the only thing I'm missing? Sword and the floor, yeah. Alright. Quickly send a message. No, I'll keep working. I'll just keep working. Alrighty. Alrighty. So there's Kale. Good to go. Hey Eos, welcome back. And now oh, you've been here, just been quiet. Cool. Cool, I hear ya. All good. art, base colors. Yeah. Are you playing with your friends right now at the same time? Doing any of your Fallout stuff? Yeah. Is it Fallout that you're playing, or what game are you on right now? Yep. Cool. How many people can you co-op in Fallout? Like, how many people can you co-op with? Excuse me. Oh wow, okay. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit. Is it a, but the game lags when everyone's in one spot? Old servers, I guess? Because Bethesda can't make games, right? Well, that's a shame. Alright, I actually have to pop up for one moment. Look at the video titled The Fall of 76. I'll have to do that. I'm gonna have to pop up because I think I gotta poke my kid to get him to bed again. So, hold on. Give me a moment. Yeah, my daughter was telling me something there, so that's why it looked like I was. That's why I was smiling, laughing, but the sound was off. So ordinarily, I used to have a thing where I didn't want to stream at all or anything like that when the kids were around because I don't want to, you know, feels like, oh, I probably shouldn't be working while my kids are here because I should spend more time with them. But if I did that, I would not make my deadline and things would be bad. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know? So, but it's almost their bedtimes, so it's for my son. Well, past his bedtime because he likes to do what he can to stretch. He's a good guy though. And yep. So since I have to spend so much time with the beekeeping that's coming up, I have to do the streaming now, so if I don't, then it just won't get done, and I won't be able to publish my book, and that would be terrible after all this effort. Back to here. Sometimes I look at my pages and I think, well, maybe I should have done it in black and white because it would be way faster. So. But then I have a few pages there that just look really nice and I'm super pleased with. Like page 9 that I show everyone, and I'm like, nah, I gotta make it. What is going on with this now? Something is in front doing that. That's weird. Oh, maybe it's character tones. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, once the colors are all there and the light's doing its stuff, it's just, I like it so much, even though it takes me an eternity to do it. I need to find a spot for, on the stream, either in the About section or something like that, where I can always show, I can have like an easy link to Henry's book, so that people, if they want the novel, they can just quickly grab it. So that's another thing I gotta figure out. So much to do. So it's laying down the flats here. Flatting is something for the coloring that I would definitely outsource to someone if I could afford it. Because just it's just busy work. Because getting the shadows done and everything like that is lots of fun and great, but flatting is just busy work that takes up a lot of time. And I know some artists they like do selections and then they paint bucket to try to flat really. To do their flatting, but I never found that saved me any time. So I'm just sloppy at making my selections, I suppose. So instead, I just paint. Fill in the lines. Maybe rather than slapping color on them, I should move on to the other drawing bits, because that might be more interesting from a content perspective than just flatting. But I'm not sure. It probably is. But we'll see. I think I should just do that. So let's keep the inking going then. Take a pause on the coloring. And we'll stick with the inks. Now this pose here on him, I think this is fine. Yeah, this works well enough. It was fun designing all the costumes and stuff for these guys because of the different elements there. Like, for example, we now can clearly see it from the side here, but Kale's helmet is it's a visor that he's wearing there, so he can pull the face part of his helmet up and down as he needs to, and so that was fun to try to keep the design of the helmet that we were going for, or that I was going for here, while still making it functionally able to raise his visor. So that was a fun bit of design work to figure out. Oh, actually, I can go back to the other side, fill these in. And I like for like this big stretch right at the start of the book is that Kale has like no face. He's just like Mr. Buckethead doing stuff. And so I like that. It's fun. I'm excited to be getting to the action shots too. That's gonna be fun. Fun to redo and develop. Already got a few good layouts ready for the action-y parts when that kicks in. So that'll be nice to do. Doing the magical effects with Ariel is going to be the most challenging, though. I have precious little experience doing special effects. So the illustrating her magic is going to be quite the challenge, but you know, that'll be exciting. That's been the coolest part about this, was the challenge of it all. This is by far the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. Make this comic book. It takes so much time, so much effort. There's so many moving parts to it that it's been quite the experience so far. And we're barely into the first volume. There's some bigger scenes too where it's like crowds of monsters, and so that's going to be quite the experience. So hopefully I can get ahead of the simple 2 pages per week volume in preparation for those pages, which are going to be killer. So there's one scene where they're in, you know, spoiler alert and everything, but there's one scene where, you know, they have to deal with a whole horde of zombies, and so that's going to be quite the crazy thing to draw. It's a good thing that I practiced my zombies a little bit already this year, working on Eos's commission there. So that'll come in handy. But doing a whole horde of them is going to be very interesting to see just how long that's going to take. And but that should be a very interesting video. Find ways to like get interesting clips of it and turn it into a real edited kind of YouTube video when I finally get to there. You know, drawing a zombie horde for the first time. That'll be fun. That'll be quite the experience. Oh, kicking your bots. Started off pretty promising. The initial views and stuff from Kick, but lately it's just been bots. Come in, say, let me sell you viewers, let me do XYZ. It's like, eh. As always, you gotta use other means to direct people to your platform. So we'll see. I like the folds of the cloak. That was a lot of fun to do. Challenging too. I haven't done too many studies on folds. So, something I should do. I'd like to do on another stream is do some studies. That'd be fun. Work on my technique.
Void.
But for now. Alrighty, so just trying to insert this varied line width as I do this new dose of inking. Gotta remember to check my stream every now and again for where most of the action's happening, because I set it up to try to catch the main viewing space to be where I mainly work, but I don't want to sometimes I may not be paying attention, because I don't want to be doing most of my work, up here if no one can see it, right? So
Void.
This armor going here. Alrighty. I wonder what I have for page 13 actually. What page is page 13? Oh, I was wrong. I did. Page 13 is just a touch up. Yeah, just fix a few of the features. Like, Ferris is getting older and uglier with every panel I draw him. So... yeah, a few adjustments on that one. That's page 13. Alright. More done on page 13 than I thought. Well, that's good. That will help get the schedule going and start it off with a bang. I may have to stop stream a little earlier than I was expecting. My hand is getting a little sore from this inking. Maybe I just change to different work. So there's no need to do everything in order, right? Well, there is some need because I do want to keep posting the pages most days. I don't understand about the chat bots as well is like, so other people are streaming, the bot comes into the person's stream and tells them to go to some other stream. It's like, but the person you're talking to is currently streaming. Are they gonna really be like, oh my god, I saw that thing, therefore I must shut down my stream and go to yours? That's exactly what I need to do right now. This doesn't make sense. A lot of this stuff is really dumb. I guess I just don't understand it, but it must work if it exists, because otherwise people wouldn't spend money on it, right? How are we doing for the line art there? Oh, that looks good. That looks good. It's too small. That looks nice. Well, I'm happy everyone's here, even if it's just a listen and look. Very happy to have you. We can keep it low key. Keep it as low key as we need. And I'm just trying to get my lines done as fast as I can. Normally when there's no one chatting, I usually like to give out, you know, just talk about what I'm doing and give out pointers on the art, but with the inking here, there's really, I'm not doing anything new, I'm just tracing the, improving the line art here, so it's not too much from a technical kind of tutorial perspective to, for me to talk about. So that's a bit of a challenge with keeping the gab going. Until I kind of ran out of steam when I was initially illustrating these horns, because it starts off pretty structured, and then it kind of goes a little random as it gets further along, with less and less of connected layers to the horn. But, you know, good number of lurkers, so that's pretty cool. Big old grin on my face of so many people wasting their time with me. have a neat track. That part at least was kind of neat. The falling out going well there, EOS? So that's also another interesting challenge too, is that like individual art pieces, like my Rogue Gambit or the Final Fantasy thing I was doing, I feel like they would be better content because they're they certainly start off dynamic because of a lot of sketching to do. Like I don't know how useful for content going through inking is, but I think it's too early to tell. And inking can be cool too. I mean, you get to see the piece transform, get extra details added to it. Maybe I'm overthinking things. That's always possible. Certainly easy to do that when you're trying to figure out new things. Almost through the horn. Whew. I am definitely going to be making big pushes on the weekends when I am able to. Because I think I need to, even though the hours doesn't necessarily matter because, you know, different time zones and whatnot, I think would probably be good to be streaming at typical gamer hours. In terms of, you know, more people will be around chilling out on the weekend. So I should, sure I can leverage that. But, let's see. It's a shame I can't stream from my parents' place where I lurk during the bee season. It's too rural, so the data rates aren't good enough. So if I could do that, that would be a great way to keep things going. But yeah, after today, the next stream will be that Helldivers stream at on Wednesday. So I'll be absent a little bit. We'll see. But obviously I'll be working on the art off stream. And everything I'm doing is not just for, it's just done solely on stream, so. Making progress on all of the little art challenges I'm trying to get done. Namely, this page and the next one. God, this one looks bright compared to everything else. Well, I should send you a copy of the current banner, your current banner there, EOS, so you can have as up-to-date picture while we keep adding and grinding and adjusting. So you can get as much use out of it as you can without having to keep waiting. And I'll send you the that payment info this weekend, I think. So I started working for my brother now anyway, so I'm employed again, so now I can actually be employed, run my shop, so to speak. Almost done. I think when I finish this, I'm going to end the stream. Another 2 hours in the day is nice. And I gotta be careful I don't dash put too much work into the wrists. I'm doing a lot of scraping and stuff, so it's like cleaning, so I'm constantly scraping boxes and things, so I'm gonna have to use my other hand for the scraping next week to make sure this hand is as rested as possible. But yeah. Alright. Alrighty. So 1, 2, 3 figures inked, 2 hours. Too shabby. I gotta examine if Rita needs a redraw. She looks okay, I think. Probably do a redraw on her. We'll see. But, alright. That is where I'm going to leave it. Thank you everyone for joining, lurking, and hanging out. Oh, I gotta stretch my legs, unwind a little bit before bed, and yeah. So, thanks again. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep on grinding, keep on going. 2 pages per week, big challenge. We'll see if we can get there. All right. So, thanks again, everyone. Really appreciate you all being here, and have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Next stream, Wednesday night. Not an art stream, but a hell diving stream. So we'll see how much fun I can make, how I can make that work. So, excuse me. All right. Thanks again.